Iconic signs of the holiday season spread across the city. The sights, sounds, and tastes.
Right away, the crunch.
As the arts take center stage with holiday music, trips to the theater, and for some, the chance to perform themselves. Colorful lights, elaborate holiday windows, classic holiday stories.
But 'tis Christmas. Is that any cause for trespass?
Some reimagined with a modern twist and daring feats under the big top. It's all happening this winter as we celebrate the season through the arts.
Hello and welcome. I'm Jessica Moore.
And I'm Dave Carlin. Over the next half hour, we'll take you around the tri-state area, exploring artistic holiday traditions. So sit down, maybe grab a cup of hot chocolate and enjoy.
Our first stop today, a returning favorite, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. It's been performed in so many different ways. For some of us, the memories surround the movie version with the Muppets.
Kermit. Yes, absolutely. Now there's an acclaimed immersive production in Manhattan, earning rave reviews, and it's atmospheric, glorious, and sure to tug at your heartstrings.
Magic all around at A Christmas Carol, dressed up as a lantern and snow-filled spectacle. The story follows mean-spirited Scrooge, played by Michael Cerveris.
They do not come inside the property, sir. They do not trespass.
They trespass on my time.
Visited by four ghosts to learn the true meaning of life.
He comes to realize, because of what all the ghosts present to him, that he doesn't want his younger self to end up turning out like him. I think I got halfway through and was like welling up just reading it. And I called my agent before I'd even finished reading it and said, yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to make this happen.
It is visually absolutely stunning, where it snows and lanterns are all around you and bells are ringing. It's amazing.
The production is an award-winning hit in London, where it is back for a 9th consecutive holiday season. And in New York City, it's back for a second run, this time at the Perelman Performing Arts Center, or PAC NYC, in Lower Manhattan.
Let's talk about what's so enduring about the story. Everybody learns from this story.
I play the ghost of Christmas Present, and I get to actually be a mirror for Scrooge, not just of, who he is, but also who he still has a chance to become, which is just such a huge universal message.
The part of Scrooge. Is that right up there with some of the other great roles in literature and in theater?
It's really daunting and profoundly satisfying to grapple with. And it's the kind of role, like Lear in a lot of these great roles, that you can go back to over and over again.
If they'd rather die, perhaps they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
A glorious choir. And abundant bell ringing by the cast, this meticulous skill getting refined every day in rehearsal.
You will see me doing this in the hallway because I'm literally trying to make sure I got my bell work down because, I take it very seriously. I really love the bells.
A Christmas Carol runs through January 4th at PAC NYC.
Glorious New York City Ballet bringing back this beloved holiday production. George Balanchine's The Nutcracker uses choreography, costumes, and set designs first seen in 1954, making it must-see nostalgia for generations of dance lovers.
The story centers on the brave young Clara and her wooden nutcracker coming to life. More than 100,000 people see the ballet every year. It runs through January 4th. And in Brooklyn, a very special nutcracker is taking on a decidedly local accent. The Brooklyn Ballet putting its own city-inspired twist on the holiday classic.
And Hannah Klieger shows us how it celebrates the rich traditions of the borough with a generous sprinkling of holiday magic.
The familiar chords of a beloved old classic ring through the studio. Dancers waltz across the floor, weaving the spell they're casting.
5, 6.
Among them is Tristan Granum, Director of Community Engagement at the Brooklyn Ballet.
I adore classical ballet, but classical ballet is not the only style that there is in the world. Why not see something that has evolved the art form?
His journey to the stage begins at a public school in Bushwick, where a young dancer went on a field trip trip to the ballet. Every one of his moves tells a love story for his craft.
That was like the moment where I was like, I could do this on stage, I can dance for people, I can get paid to do this.
He's reprising his role as the Snow King in this year's production of the Brooklyn Nutcracker with Miku Kawamura, a dancer he's looked up to for almost a decade.
Nowhere else can have this. Only Brooklyn.
It's the city's most diverse production of the holiday classic. This rendition is set in Brooklyn and features rich cultural dances ranging from Native American hoop techniques to Middle Eastern belly dance and Brooklyn-inspired street style.
We use that beautiful music, but we also make some space in it for the flamenco, for the Ukrainian hopek.
Produced under the watchful eye of founder and director Lynn Parkerson.
A new way to do something while keeping the tradition of ballet alive and welcoming others into that world.
Granham's spins are a full circle moment. Once a wide-eyed child in the audience, he now shares this spark with others. He and the Brooklyn Ballet are also involved in an outreach program called Elevate, which aims to give students hands-on instruction and exposure to ballet in order to hopefully fuel a lifelong passion for dance.
Give back to the students that never necessarily had access for arts education, because at the end of the day, we want to see ballet become more diverse.
Providing in-classroom training, subsidized tickets to their shows, and scholarship opportunities.
Public school outreach programs changed my life. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
This year's production has wrapped, but these dancers plan to be back on the Brooklyn stage for the reimagined holiday classic next year.
And you don't have to travel far from the city to see quality productions of the Nutcracker. These are the talented dancers from the Studio School of Dance in Mount Kisco. Check out those incredible costumes and that choreography. And a special bonus, before the Nutcracker, dancers as young as 2 and 3 got a chance to shine in the spotlight. Don't be surprised if we see some of these ballerinas on an even bigger stage in the future. We all start somewhere.
Sure do, and they're adorable.
So cute, right? They've got bright futures ahead. The Jewish holiday of Hanukkah began December 14th. The 8 nights are referred to as the Festival of Lights.
Lisa Rosner met with Broadway star and singer Shoshana Bean to try and settle a delicious debate on what makes the perfect latke.
It's a Hanukkah blessing that comes after a year of blessings for Grammy Award winner and songwriter Shoshana Bean, who just released her 7th album, Only Smoke, and made her solo debut at Carnegie Hall last month. The 2-time Tony Award nominee has starred in Broadway shows like Hell's Kitchen, Mr. Saturday Night, and Wicked.
Shoshana Bean, thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Of course.
And trying Hanukkah latkes.
In my favorite place.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you remember about Hanukkah growing up?
The most vivid is just whenever my mom would decide to make latkes from scratch, only from scratch. Everything was going to smell like oil and onions for at least a week.
Latkes are made with oil, a nod to the oil that kept the menorah lit in the Holy Temple in Jerusalem for 8 days when it was only expected to last for 1.
For me, Hanukkah has always been about the idea of miracles being possible. They are simply beautiful synchronicities and things that come and take us by surprise.
Bean said a recent visit to Sammy's Romanian steakhouse on Stanton Street felt like home. She wanted us to try their latkes served year-round.
These are the best latkes I've ever had in my life, and this is going to be controversial. I love you, Mom. I love you, Aunt Edie. Bubby, may you rest in peace. They're better than anyone in my family can make. Most people eat them with sour cream and applesauce, and I will do that. And I will also ask for ketchup. It's a little blasphemous how I eat my latkes.
Singing and dancing with DJ and performer Danny Love are always part of the meal, but only during Hanukkah. Sammy's owner, David Zimmerman, says there's sweet potato latkes too.
I'm going to try first just applesauce.
Purist.
And let's do it. And you're doing with what?
I'm doing both.
You're doing both? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get ketchup for you.
It's okay, don't.
Okay.
Right away, the crunch. Are these the best latkes? Oh. They don't beat Mom's.
When you said crunch, I felt it. I felt it in my bones. I felt it in my bones. What is in here?
We add
Moses?
We did a blessing with it, yes. We did a prayer.
You brought a rabbi before we came?
The options are endless, from pulled brisket latke tacos to corn and roasted poblano to one with trout roe.
Do you think you would take like Alicia Keys here to try the latkes? 100%. But Billy Crystal is a regular.
He already knows this place.
He knows the latkes. Okay.
He knows his way around Sammy's.
Got it.
The Kosher Style Institution is celebrating its 50th year. Among those who've taken part in the No Frills Fun, music exec Clive Davis, actor Liam Neeson, the late comedian Bob Saget, Amazon co-founder Jeff Bezos, and basketball star Charles Barkley.
And so when you look back on the last couple months, the last year, and you're looking into Hanukkah, what are some of the things that you're proud of?
The thing that I'm most proud of, I've been really resisting and having a lot of fear around making another album. And this was the year that I made it happen. Not only do I try to top myself in songwriting and quality and production, I find a lot of value in trying to share the most honest version of myself. Happy Hanukkah!
Parts of New York City recreated in gingerbread at the Museum of the City of New York.
Each year, professional and amateur bakers from all 5 boroughs use the holiday cookie to reimagine landmarks, buildings, and symbols of the city. On display this year, everything from the Statue of Liberty and the Brooklyn Bridge to a Rockettes costume and coffee and a bagel. A panel of judges gave awards for Best Borough Spirit, Good Enough to Eat, Most Unique, and Most Realistic. This is the 4th year for Gingerbread NYC, the Great Borough Bake Off. You can see all the treats for yourself until January 19th.
We're back with more in a moment.
Death-defying feats, New York style. Daring trapeze acts and acrobatics that will stun visitors of all ages.
We don't just perform, you know what I'm saying? We perform with the crowd. We amaze the crowd.
We take you under the big top with the Big Apple Circus as they approach 50 years of holiday magic. A newer winter favorite, center stage in New Jersey. Elsa and company let it go as they bring Frozen to the Paper Mill Playhouse. And holiday cheer chugging through the New York Botanical Garden. The incredible artistry behind these miniature New York landmarks and the annual Holiday Train Show.
I love a Union Square Market. I can get something for everyone I know in one of those.
What is the musical that we're going to be exploring and discovering? A couple times I discovered something that ended up being one of my favorites forever.
I love a little snow. We go ice skating, we go to the Christmas tree around Rockefeller. It's just a light time.
I know this might sound strange, but the second that I start noticing people dressing in green and red, especially like on the subway or like the coats come out, I just know that it's getting time. I get to spend my Christmas holiday in one of the greatest cities in the world.
Bold, bright, and breathtaking. The Big Apple Circus is back at Lincoln Center for the holidays.
It will make the whole family laugh and gasp and ask the big question, how do they do that? We went behind the scenes of the daring show.
The thrills of this circus will take you sky high, and your guide for every twist and turn and death-defying stunt is Big Apple Circus ringmaster Brett Alters.
Big Apple Circus, started in 1977, has been an annual tradition in New York ever since. They are doing some of the most awe-inspiring things you've ever seen. I mean, this year we're going to break all your expectations. We have a trapeze artist who doesn't use his hands, he uses his teeth.
Hello, my name is Alexander Lichner. I come from Spain. I make trapeze act. I'm the 5th generation of circus performers. People are screaming, they're making like, just sitting and smiling. That's what we want to bring to the audience. And they say, how you do that? And I say, it's just one thing, practice. Practice and practice.
Under a single spectacular tent, witness a world of wonder that is a New York City success story. We got a little circus history lesson with one of the producers, Joe Gold.
In 1977, Paul Binder and Michael Christensen got together and said, there has to be something that really celebrates the artistry of the human performer. We have from Central America, we have from Mexico, we have from Ukraine and Russia and China, and from Africa. We have acts from everywhere.
Everybody speaks multiple languages, at least 2. And so we have tons of polyglots who have incredible skills that you're not going to see anywhere else. So this is a tent full of geniuses. We have a guy who turns his head around almost 360 degrees.
Mohamed Bangua has mind-blowing abilities along with his co-stars Alassane Keita and Norbert Tanguino. These 3 are the Bone Breakers.
You want to see what he do?
We went to school for this. We've been training from 7 years old all the way to now.
We got everything, dance, we can flip, turning necks, turning all over the place.
Always gets your adrenaline into you when you go inside the show.
From Italy, James Nicolodi, who is 16, and his brother Dylan, who is 21. We went behind the scenes with them as they rehearsed.
What we do is something with precision and timing, and it takes a lot of practice.
And a lot of quick reflexes a lot of times, and determination. At the end of the day, we trust each other. He's my brother. Without trust to do this work, it's very hard.
The circus is something that the parents will enjoy the performance, the kids will enjoy the performance, the parents will enjoy seeing their children light up from the show. So I think it's great family entertainment.
It's always such a crowd pleaser. My kids love the trapeze artist.
How could they not with his team?
I know.
Incredible. Big Apple Circus runs through January 4th.
And a modern holiday classic is bringing families closer together in New Jersey. Performances are packed at the Paper Mill Playhouse in Millburn, with audiences embracing the dazzle and warmth of the musical Frozen.
The story is about 2 princess sisters learning the power of human connection in the coldest of surroundings. We caught up with 3 generations of one family enjoying the show together.
Today, we're here at this theater watching the play of Frozen.
This is something my mom and I have been coming to the Paper Mill ever since we saw the Nutcracker when I was a little girl too, so since I was 5. So now she's 6 and we're doing it together.
There are so many kids in the audience, it's wild. Just walking up to the theater, everybody's in like a little Elsa dress or a little Anna costume, and it's adorable.
Everyone leaves feeling something.
Feel the connection now through January 11th at Paper Mill Playhouse.
Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater is celebrating its annual season at New York City Center.
Revelations is known as the single greatest hit of modern dance. These dancers are beloved cultural ambassadors for a company that is nearly 70 years old. The programs are rooted in legacy and history while welcoming new voices and styles. Artistic director Alicia Graff-Mack explains why fans, young and old, keep coming back year after year.
Revelations is a classic work that stands the test of time. The reason why this work has endured for so long is because Mr. Ailey's brilliant vision of bringing human spirit, resilience, and joy to the stage allows us to share who we are and connect with our audiences.
It's a really good performance, and it's very cool.
I really like this show. I go here every year with my parents, and my favorite part is like Revelations at the end, because I really like the songs and the dances and like all the emotions and everything.
Alvin Ailey wraps up the season at City Center on January 4th before taking the show on the road.
It's a must-see.
Yes, it is. And New York landmarks are recreated in miniature at the New York Botanical Gardens Holiday Train Show.
Model trains run along about a mile of track, weaving in and out of nearly 200 city replicas. Each building is handmade from plant materials and takes between 200 and 1,000 hours to create.
Wow.
New this year are models of Shakespeare in the Parks Delacorte Theater and the Whitney Museum of American Art.
Just hearing people say, I came there as a kid and I've enjoyed it since childhood, and now I'm bringing my children. I mean, there's just something so magical.
It's really cool to see a small version of the Statue of Liberty.
In its 34 years, the train show has become a fan favorite, and you can see it at the New York Botanical Garden through January 11th.
And we will be right back. Hope you stay with us.
A dazzling display returns to Fifth Avenue.
I think I got the best one here.
The Saks Fifth Avenue Holiday Light Show, backed by popular demand. And signs of the season all across the city. Some of the biggest, best, and most unexpected trees on display this year.
Oh yeah, I want snow. I'm like, give me a blizzard, honestly, I don't mind.
Walking Fifth Avenue when it's not busy, because there is this glow that kind of radiates from Fifth Avenue.
I think one of my favorite things is checking out the lights at Saks on Fifth Avenue.
Something will happen, and there's like a million Christmas miracles that happen in New York every day, and somebody will just go out of their way for a stranger and help them, and that to me is the essence of New York Christmas.
The angels, the tree, the skating rink. I love Rockefeller Center at every time of year, but at Christmas it's particularly special.
I have fond memories of going to see the tree and being at Rock Center. Like, I have so many memories of that.
I always like going by the tree, as crazy as it is. I need to see it every year with my own eyes.
The city is full of unmistakable signs of the season, and perhaps the tallest, the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
And this year, it's a Norway spruce grown in East Greenbush, New York. More than 50,000 lights decorate the tree, and it's topped, of course, with that massive Swarovski star.
Another tree is drawing crowds at Bryant Park's popular Bank of America Winter Village. The tree there stands 45 feet tall, weighs more than 8,000 pounds, and is decorated with 1,200 ornaments and 12,000 lights.
And at the American Museum of Natural History, the annual origami tree has become a holiday tradition. This one measures 13 feet and features origami ornaments in the shape of dinosaurs and other extinct species. And in Midtown Manhattan, the world's largest menorah, illuminated with 8 nights of Hanukkah. It stands every year at the corner of 5th Avenue and 59th Street, right across from the Plaza Hotel. The Guinness Book of World Records certifies that the 36-foot menorah is in fact the largest. And get this, a crane is needed to light the candles. It has helped Jewish New Yorkers celebrate the Festival of Lights since 1977.
Wow, impressive. Each year, the Brooklyn Children's Museum celebrates African heritage and culture with a Kwanzaa festival. The week-long holiday highlights 7 core principles, including unity, purpose, creativity, and faith. The museum holds daily candle lightings along with youth performances and workshops on dance, drumming, and art. Kwanzaa is celebrated December 26th through January 1st each year.
So no matter how your family celebrates the holidays, there's something in this city for every single person.
And many things so you can try something new.
Great idea.
And learn more about another culture.
Absolutely.
And among the festivities, a showstopper on 5th Avenue.
The Saks Fifth Avenue Holiday Light Show, backed by popular demand after a 1-year hiatus. The show illuminates the facade of the iconic building with an elaborate display of lights paired with music.
It's a tradition, yeah, and we want the kids to see the tradition too. It's good energy.
Very crowded.
And there's so much awe. It's just inspiring. Designers, electricians, carpenters, and more spent months bringing the show and world-famous windows to life. The free show runs daily through January 4th from 4:35 in the afternoon until 10:30 p.m.
And the annual Holiday Spectacular is helping the Radio City Rockettes mark 100 years in production. The legendary Precision Dance Team got its start in St. Louis in 1925. It's the oldest company of its kind in the U.S. Every year, the dancers perform their holiday show for more than 1 million people, making it a tradition for generation after generation of New Yorkers and visitors alike. So many of these moments end up turning into traditions, making the season what it is for so many families.
So whatever your plan is this holiday, we wish you a happy and healthy one. And from our family to yours, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.